Hey, good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to Daniel's Dream, where we continue to work on our spiritual foundation, building it strong as ever, while we help the animals that we share this planet with come out of situations where they are poorly treated to a place where they are respected and offered compassion and love. Today is Sunday, July the 12th, and we are going to share a scripture reflection together. But before we do, I'd like to pray for that all-important aspect of why we're here, for our own lifting up of our spiritual life, becoming better individuals while reaching out to those in need. The wisdom and grace we need, we will pray for right now. Thank you. Now I will ask you to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Matthew chapter 13, verses 1 through 13. On that day, Jesus went out of the house and sat down by the sea. Such large crowds gathered around him, and he got into a boat and sat down, and the whole crowd stood along the shore. And he spoke at length in parables, saying, A sower went out to sow. And as he sowed, some seed fell on the path, and birds came and ate it up. Some fell on rocky ground where it had little soil. It sprang up at once because the soil was not deep. And when the sun rose, it was scorched, and it withered for lack of roots. Some seed fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it. But some seed fell on rich soil and produced fruit, 100 or 60 or 30-fold. Whoever has ears ought to hear. The parable of the sower is one of the gospels that I look to select when I'm asked to preside at a funeral service. I try to pick the best gospel that fits the person's life, and there's about 3 or 4 others that I usually select from. That's just an aside, obviously, but this one I feel is one of the favorites that I use because I really feel it could define our life so powerfully. We are all sowers. We are given seeds of God's love through our talents, through our actions. And it is up to us to sow those seeds of God's love wherever we go to make this world a better place. And what I'd like to say is something that you don't hear often about the seeds that fell in those challenging situations where the birds ate them up or they were scorched by the sun. What did Jesus say about them is clear, but it's important to look at what he did not say. He did not say to give up on them. He did not say to give up on them. He leaves that to your and my imagination, knowing that we will all have challenges in our life, be it challenges that we bring upon ourselves or challenges that are put upon us in the situations of our life. And in those situations, those seeds can even grow stronger when we don't give up on them, when we realize that they are life lessons given to us and our ability to take them and make something beautiful out of them. It's certainly possible for each one of us. The circumstances change, but we all have these challenges in our life. And then, of course, there is the rich soil. And the rich soil represents those talents that he gives us specifically. And we are entrusted to place those talents in those rich soil situations so that that much more can grow into this world and God's love can be seen that much more prevalent. Now, it's also important to realize that these talents do not have to be dramatic talents. You don't need to be the world's greatest musician or anything else. The simple talents that he gives us are the most profound. The simplest seeds, the smallest seeds are those that grow the best. So, my friends, today we are all challenged by the parable of the sower. We will get those seeds placed upon us by God. That will happen. How we react is clearly up to us. But I encourage you to be challenged, not turn away, and make the best of every seed he gives us. My friends, that's my message today. As always, I hope it's helpful for you. Hope you can take it into your day. I welcome and appreciate any comments, thoughts, or questions that you may have, and I always appreciate you being here with me. I wish you and your loved ones a very blessed Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you back here real soon. Take good care.